I mean, even if I wasn't on it, I would be excited to have Law and Order back. But to be on it is really a dream come true.
Your first TV job was Law and Order.
Indeed it was. I was just a snot-nosed kid out of graduate school, and like every New York actor wanted to add Law and Order to my resume, and waited, and finally I got cast, and I've played 3 separate characters prior to this one, and so it's a big full circle moment for me to come back as Lieutenant Dixon. It's so special. I mean, Law and Order itself is very special to this town and very special to actors who started here in New York. For me in particular, because I'm so fascinated by the law and I was on the practice for 9 years, that it all just feels like it belongs together, and I feel really just privileged. I basically have a David Kelly School of Law degree, I have a jurisprudence already in my back pocket, which will help Lieutenant a lot. The thing about kind of like the pillar characters is you don't find out a lot about them until the show really gets some momentum. We are really there to set up the circumstances of a case and to kind of lift it up for the incredible New York actors to come in and just hit it out of the ballpark. Right now, we don't know a lot about Lieutenant Dixon. I mean, we know she's kind of like an alpha, and she keeps the guys, the detectives, and keeps them reined in and sends them off to do their work. But we'll find out more and more about her as time goes on. I think we have such an overload of sensational headlines, and I think people just, want to feel represented, want to know their voices are heard. I think they want to see justice prevail, and I think for the most part, Law and Order seeks that, to really find the case, to investigate it, and to bring it to justice. And it, doesn't always go the way it should, but I think people are kind of scared and freaked out about everything that's going on in the world, and here's a show that's saying we see you, we hear you, and we're gonna try to seek justice on this.
Basically, no topic is off limits.
None. We are really going deep, and the writers are not afraid, and some, there's uncomfortable situations that we're just trying to get through. I mean, things are uncomfortable these days.
What's it like being in Dylan McDermott's orbit?
Oh my God. First of all, he was the first person I called. I was like, I'm coming to town, and he came over, we had dinner. Everyone's been really welcomingly. Mariska's been welcoming me, Dylan has been, Chris, everyone's been great. So it's great to have him here. I love Dylan. I feel so close to him. I felt like we went through a war together, on our own show. And even though I loved every second of it, it's a lot to be on a show for 8 years. You know what I mean? The slings and arrows of being in the public eye. And so I feel very connected to him, like we're part of the same family.
Do you guys ever fight?
Not really. I mean, maybe, like siblings do, but we love each other, I never fought with Dylan. He's so charming, he's funny, he's smart. Did you see him in Hollywood?
Oh
my God, I called him and I was just like, oh my God, Dylan, who are you? This is incredible. So I am so happy for him. He's got 2 children, he's got a great life, and this is going to be a thrill for him. When Mariska found out I was doing the show, she's like, come over. I want you to come over for dinner. I get there, it's Shake Shack burgers. I'm like, I love this girl so much. And we just talked for like 5 hours on her couch. She was giving me the lowdown and welcoming me to the Law and Order family. So I feel like everything is poised to do well. I haven't seen any of the shows, and so, you kind of like act in a vacuum. We're really excited to let the viewers tell us what they think, and like I said, I hope we do the other 20 years really proud.
So everyone's talking about Chris and Mariska's on-screen chemistry.
Uh-oh.
Are you all about it? Is this going to happen, and when?
I have to plead the fifth on that because they know where I live and they're going to come and get me.